Hello, my dear students. A very good afternoon. This is class 12 mathematics. We are learning integrations. Okay. We are learning integration, and today we will start exercise 8.3. Okay. Till last sessions we finished exercise up to 8.2. Today we start exercise 8.3, and this is class 12 mathematics. Okay. Next chapter integration. Okay, now let's start today's session. Today's session, the first question has to find all the antiderivative of the following 1 to 6 terms. Okay, I'll explain by solving the questions. Okay, number one question is there. One sub question is 1 sin 2x is there. Antiderivative means from answer to you have to find questions. Okay, from answer, whatever given in this question, these are the answer. From this answer, you have to find the questions. Okay, can you guess whose differentiation? Can you guess whose differentiation is sin x? Yeah? Yes, of course, the differentiation of cos x is sin x. Okay, that means, the sin x is the answer. Okay, antiderivative means this is the answer. You have to, from this answer, you have to find the questions. And whose differentiation is this one? That means antiderivative means from answer we need to find questions. Okay, from answer to we will go towards questions. That means, this is the answer. To find the sin x, sin x is the differentiation of cos x. Yes, sin x is the differentiation of cos x. That means we are going to write differentiation of cos 2x equals to, what is the differentiation of cos 2x? Differentiation of cos is minus sin 2x dot, and differentiation of 2 is 2, differentiation of x is 1. But in our answer, you guess the question, because answer is sin x, and differentiation of answer is sin x means differentiation of cos x is sin x. Then after doing the differentiation of cos x, we got answer as well as some extra terms is there. Minus term is extra, 2 is extra according to answer. In answer, minus is not there, 2 is not there. That means what is extra term is there? Take that extra terms towards question side. Okay, take this extra term towards question side. Okay, next step, differentiation of cos 2x. Then minus 2 sin 2x. Now this is our required answer, because answer is given sin 2x. What is extra here? Minus 2. Now take this minus 2 as the left side, in the question side. Okay? That means differentiation of while multiplied number goes to other side, it goes at the denominator. That means minus 1 by 2 cos 2x dx is equals to sin 2x. Now we got the questions. The differentiation of minus half cos 2x is sin 2x. Now answer is sin 2x. That means antiderivative of sin 2x is minus half cos 2x. Okay, therefore antiderivative of sin 2x is how much? Sin 2x is the answer, and what is the questions of that sin 2x is minus half cos 2x. I think you got the idea. Once again look at here. Okay, sin 2x is the answer. Okay, antiderivative means this is the answer. From this answer you have to find the questions. Okay, whose differentiation is this answer. Okay, then sin 2x is there, And to get the answer sin 2x after doing the differentiation of cos 2x sin 2x, that means question must be sin cos, question must be cos. Then differentiation of cos 2x is equals to differentiation of cos is minus sin 2x, and differentiation of 2x is 2 by 1. Then according to the answer, minus is not there and 2 is not there. What is the extra term is there? Whatever the extra term is there, take that extra terms towards the question side. Okay, towards the question side. Now minus 2x extra is there after comparing the answer, and then we take this towards the question side, that means left side. When this modified number goes to other side, it goes at the denominator. That means the differentiation of minus 1 over 2 cos 2x is sin x. Now we got the questions, and this question is the antiderivative of this answer. Therefore, antiderivative of sin 2x is minus half cos 2x. Okay, let me do one more question to explain this antiderivative. Next question is 3-1. Okay, 3 sub questions 1. Three sub question is 1. Sub question 1. What is there? ax plus b to the power. How much is there, guys? How much? Power 3. Nothing. This is the answer after doing the differentiation of some questions. Okay. Ax plus b whole cube is the answer after doing the differentiation of questions. Then we need to guess the questions. Okay, first you have to use your basic concept. Differentiation means when you do the differentiation, the power of variable decrease by 1. Okay, when you do the differentiation, power of variable decrease by 1 means the power is 3 is there. That means the equation contains the power more than 1, more than this, 1 more than this. That means the question must be the power is 4. Then base is always remaining in the questions also, because while doing the differentiation of power, the base will not change. That means the questions of this answer is ax plus b to the power 4, because after doing differentiation, the power of variable or any expression decrease by 1. In differentiation means power decrease by 1. That means we got the concept. After doing the differentiation, power is decreased by 1. That means equation power must be 4, because answer is power 3 means after decreased by 1, if you add 1 to this power, it becomes 4. That means question contains power 4. Okay. dx, then base is always same. Okay, there is no change in the base. Then power 4. Now we can guess the questions. And there is an extra terms to come after doing the differentiation. Now do the differentiation of this one. Then according to the power differentiation formula, power will come first, then a base b, then whatever power is there, always subtract 1 from the power. That is the differentiation power formula. Then after doing the differentiation of power, then we need to do the differentiation of base. Then what is the base? Ax is the differentiation of ax is 8.1, and differentiation of b is the constant, because we are doing the differentiation with respect to x. There is no x. Any letter without x is called constant. Therefore, differentiation of constant is 0. Now simplify. Whatever term extra is there, we will take that extra term towards the left side and towards the question side. Okay. The extra terms means accept this expression, this term. Now these terms are called extra terms. Okay, let's simplify this one. ddx ax plus b to the power 4 equals to, what is left from here? A multiplied 4 is 4a, then ax plus b to the power 3. Now 4a is extra, because in answer there is no any number is not there, only ax plus b to the power cube is there, ax plus b to the power cube. Accept this, what is extra? 4. Now take this extra terms towards the question side. Okay, take this extra term towards the question side after observing our answer. Then what is extra? This multiply of all this goes down, that means ddx of 1 upon 4 ax plus b to the power 4. Now this is a question whose differentiation is ax plus b power 3. That means antiderivative of ax plus b power 3 is 1 upon, sorry I forgot to write a, 1 upon 4a ax plus b to the power 4. Okay, I think you got some concept. Please remember the basic things while doing the differentiation. The power of function is decreased by 1. Okay, by that concept we will guess the questions. And after doing differentiation, whatever the extra term is there, take that extra terms towards the question side, then you will get the answer. Now that means antiderivative. Therefore, antiderivative of ax plus b to the power 3 is how much? 1 upon 4a ax plus b power 4. This way we have to find the questions of given answer. Antiderivative means they will provide the answer. From this answer we have to get the questions. Okay, we have to get the questions. Now okay, let me do one more questions, then we'll go to the next questions. Let me do question number 3 solve questions 2. Okay, 3 solve questions 2. Three solve questions 2. Solve question 4 e to the power 3x, 4 e to the power 3x plus 1. Okay. Now this is the answer. From this answer, we need to get the questions or guess your questions. Okay. Then after differentiation of what question is this? Now you can to get the one, the differentiation of what is 1? Differentiation of x is 1. Why? Differentiation of x is 1. That means in place of 1 there must be x, because differentiation of x is 1. We get the question for this one. Then we got this exponent function. Exponent function is always same, because differentiation of e to the power ax is how much? E to the power ax divided by 3. That means e to the power 3x is 3x divided by 3. Let's do the direct equation. It is 4 is there, 4 e to the power 3 x plus, in place of 1 what to write? To get the answer 1, in place of to get the answer 1 there must be x. Okay, differentiation of x is 1. Then let's write x here. Now do the differences of this one, and now differences of this one is how much? 4 is the constant. Now give this 4 as it is. There is no change. And differentiation of e to the power 3x. Differentiation of e to the power 3x is like a differentiation of e to the power ax. Differentiation of e to the power ax is, this is e dot a. Okay, not divide by a. This is dot a. Then differentiation of e to the power ax is 3x dot 3 dot 1. Then loss is there. And differentiation of x is how much? 1. Differentiation of x is 1. Then this is equals to 4 into 3 e to the power 3x plus 1. Now what is extra here? 3 is extra. 3 is extra. Now, how to take this? How to remove 3 from here? How to remove 3 from here? Okay, 3 is extra here, and to remove this 3 from here, let's divide these questions by 3. Okay, let's divide these questions by 3. Then this 3 get cancel. That means we need to answer some questions sometimes. Okay, by doing this differentiation after guessing the question, do differentiation, it requires some adjustment. Then you have to do adjustment to get the answer. Okay. Now after cancelling this 3, then dx. Question is 4 by 3 to the power 3x plus x equals to how much we get? This 3 got cancelled, then 4 to the power 3x plus 1. This way now we got the answer. That means antiderivative of this question, this answer is this one. Antiderivative of this answer is this one. Therefore, antiderivative of 4 to the power 3x plus 1 is how much? 4 by 3 to the power 3x plus x. This way you have to get the questions. Antiderivative means from answer we have to get questions. Okay, this way try other questions from this 1 to 6. Then if you have some problem, you can comment us. We will make the video for you all. Now let's go to the next questions. Then from question number 7 onwards, question asks to do integral, not antiderivative. Antiderivative is another name of integral. Okay. Then if you are getting problem to do this way, then we can do directly integrations. Okay. I'll explain you. Okay. Let me explain. Okay, if you are facing problem to get the antiderivative of these questions, then better to do integral to get the antiderivative. Okay, how? Let's I equals to 4 e to the power 3x plus 1 dx. Now separate the integral for each term. Now I equals to 4 e to the power 3x divided 3x dx plus integration dx. Now separate the integration. After separating, what is the integration of e to the power ax? Integration of e to the power ax dx is equal to e to the power ax, whatever constant is below is like at the denominator. Okay. Now from this formula, we can write the differentiation of these questions. 4 and differentiation of e to the power 3x is 3x and divided by a is there. Then in the place of a we have 3 divided by 3. Then plus integration of dx is x. This way you have to place the antiderivative or plus. This is the way you can find the antiderivative by doing the antidifferentiation if you are facing to get the questions from answer. Okay, this is another way to get the antiderivative. Now, let's start the integrations from question number 7 onwards. Question number 7 onwards, question has to be evaluate the following 1 to 21 integral. Okay, question number 7. sub question 2. Question number 7, sub question 2. Question number 7, sub question 2. 7, sub question 2. Question is integration e to the power 3a log x plus e to the power 3x log a. Bracket close dx. Now this is a question asked to do the integration. And remember there is a formula. Suppose e to the power log a equals to 2. Okay. A to the power log a in the base is same because e means the base is e, and if the base is same then you can write a. Suppose this way e to the power log a, if the base is a then you get the answer a. E to the power log a, if the base is a, will be the answer a. Now same logic will use, and remember, and if there is an m log n is there, then you can take this number as a power. Okay, you can put this number, the number in coefficient, the coefficient or number in front of log, you can take as a power. That means according to logical formula, this is n to the power n. Okay. Now also we use this formula. We'll take this terms as a power. Then I equals to integration log x to the power 3a. Okay. Then plus a log a to the power 3x, that equals dx. Now according to formula, e to the power log is becomes 1, then what is left? X to the power 3a. Okay, now I equals to this is integration x to the power 3a, then plus this is a to the power 3x, then dx. Remember, once again look at here, e to the power log m to the power n means the answer is m to the power n. Okay, same thing we are using here. Now question is converted into simple form after using the logarithm formula. After using the logarithm formula, that means now separate the integral and we will do the integration by using this simple integration formula. Now I equals to x to the power 3a dx, then plus integration a to the power 3x dx. Then what is the formula? This is a power formula. Okay, now by using formula, now let's do the integration of this one. This is x to the power 3. We use the power formula to do the integration. Then I equals to, according to power formula, x, whatever power is there, just you need to add 1 and divided by the same exponent. Okay, then plus integration of a to the power x is there. A to the power nx formula, and same formula we will use in place of n, we have 3. That means a to the power 3x divided by n log a. Here in place of n we have 3 log a plus c. Okay, this way we do the integration by converting the function into simple form. Okay, now we'll meet in the next video. Till there, take care, stay at home. Then practice all the question from your textbook. If you have any doubt, if you need some clarity, please come and ask. Okay. Now we'll meet in the next video. Till there, take care. Bye bye.